The Patrick Riggins Show. Call in now, 865-243-TALK. That's 243-8255. And now your host, Patrick Riggins.
Welcome back to another great week of the Patrick Riggins Show here on the Libertarian Lighthouse Radio Network. Reminding you once again, you aren't alone. There are others out here, and our numbers are growing. Doing no small part to this radio show, of course. The radio station helping get our message out is the flagship station for the Patrick Riggins Show, 100.3 WNOX, here in scenic and pleasant Knoxville, Tennessee. If you'd like to see the goings-on in the studio during this broadcast, feel free to bring up the station's website. And where would that be? Well, it's at www.wnoxfm.com. There you can watch and listen to this broadcast via the in-studio webcam.
The internets.
At that there internet.
You just click, man. Just click and click and click, 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 click.
I don't need no internet. I can go down to the bar and talk to everybody I need to. One of the people you'll see hopping around and pushing buttons and running the mixer board is Tori, our show producer.
I'm just acting like I'm running the show.
Yeah, well, you know, that's more important than actually knowing what you're doing, is looking like you know what you do.
And that's what it's about.
That is exactly what it's about. So, not raining today. It doesn't seem to be too bad.
Well, it was.
But not right now.
Not at the moment, but it looks like it's going to any moment.
But we're edging towards warm weather. So, one thing I noticed on the way in is, even though it's not raining, people still can't drive.
I noticed that, yes.
You know, it's like, if you're driving up the interstate, let's just say, for example, you're driving up the interstate and you look back and there's a car behind you. Oh, what would you do? Maybe, there is a car behind me. Maybe I will activate my turn signal and move to the right. I don't know. It's just a suggestion. No, not going to happen.
Or come to a complete stop, then signal. Turn right. I love that one. That's just wonderful.
Don't get out of the lane. Don't go to the emergency lane and turn right. Stay in the lane of traffic. Come almost to a complete stop, then turn right. Yes. I tell you, all these people, if I get advance notice when the end of the world is coming, these people are in trouble. I am just getting a cement truck, and I'm going to load it up with cement so it'll be good and heavy, and then I'm going to put that railroad tie on the front of it and just knock people out of the way.
You ever seen Death Race 2000?
Is that what they do?
It's sort of like it. The cars are made to
just knock it.
Yes, machine guns, everything mounted on them, and rockets.
That'll be Patrick. Right after I finish that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that railroad tie off that cement truck. I'm going to go over to Sam's or any of them, Costco too, and Home Depot, mount that sucker on the front of a cart and go down the aisle and knock the people out of the aisle that leave their basket right in the middle of the aisle, and then stand on the other side of the aisle picking out something. I don't know if it's the left lane people or them just rile me more.
I'll tell you what takes care of the people at the store is if they do that, just pull up to their buggy and start shopping out of their buggy. It's legal. They've not paid for it yet. It's totally legal. Well, they're not going to like it, but
then I could just say, well, I thought this cart was sitting right in the middle. I figured maybe the store was stocking the shelves with it.
Look, you got s'mores Pop-Tarts. Oh, I love those. Thank you. Just take them and go.
Yeah. And say, well, surely someone wouldn't just leave their basket in the middle of the aisle. I mean, that would be being a jackass. I mean, you're not, are you? So I know you wouldn't be doing that. So I figured it was the stores. So oh, yes. Okay. Patrick's in a good mood today.
You feel better now?
No, I don't, because I know as soon as I go out there after the show and get the people driving aren't listening to this show right now. Well, there's a lot that do, but a lot that don't. Because I can tell they're sitting in that left lane. So
waiting on you.
Yeah, waiting. Yeah. So if they are listening to this show and sitting in that left lane, they're doing it to irritate me, which bugs me. And if they're not listening to this show and they're sitting in the left lane and they're doing it because they don't know what they're doing, that still irritates me. So I lose both ways on that. So just get out of the left lane. That's the point. If you want to get down to it, all this other crap's just a bunch of symptoms of the problem, which is get out of that left lane if you're not passing people. I don't care if it's a 2-lane road, one direction each way. If you're going slow, just pull in someone's driveway and let the rest of us by. We got someplace to go. It's, I guess maybe it's Easter. That's what it is. It's Easter,
yes.
And it's Sunday,
yes.
And so it's like double Easter Sunday drivers. They're saying, I've got no place to go. I've got all day. I'll just block up the lanes of traffic and the aisles in the store. I guess the good thing is the store is mainly closed since it's Easter.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, you wouldn't have to put up with that. But the ones that aren't, those are the ones that would be driving me crazy.
Just let it all out.
Yeah, this first segment is like catharsis for Patrick. I wouldn't have this problem if I didn't run across this stuff driving in. What I need to do is drive in 2 hours before, come in the station, light some stress release candles, lay back in a little couch, and then just relax and decompress for 2 hours. And then I'll be ready to come in here and just breeze in and not scream and yell and want to kill people on the interstate.
Hey, you ought to drive in from Seymour all the way into this thing.
I don't
That's
think
a long
I'd make
haul.
it. I would be arrested. Well, anyway, we're up on the first break, Patrick Riggins Show. This show, we're going to talk about Obama and gun control and the Supreme Court and all sorts of goodness here. Lots of good ingredients on this show. So be sure and tune in this hour, Patrick Riggins Show. We'll cram as much in as we can, and we'll start in about 2 minutes. Be with us here.